I've mentioned a couple of times that, you know, I might have done good damage in a match, but I didn't destroy what I thought was enough components. This match, I kind of do the opposite. I don't really do a whole lot of damage, but this particular setup is really good at chopping off components. I have 8 different pulse lasers, and pulse lasers all do their damage very quickly, which means you can, you know, when you point this many at the same spot on a mech, it's probably just going to be destroyed. This is a terrible build, by the way. Don't run this. It's just something I pull out once in a while for fun. It runs way too hot to really be effective. You know, I mean, basically, if I fire everything twice, I'm going to overheat and shut down. You can see there, it's a little bit over half heat to fire everything once. So, this is a skirmish, so, you know, we're just supposed to wipe out the entire enemy team. Oh, yeah, and this, by the way, is one of our assault mechs who just decides to stop and stare at a wall. I don't know why, but I felt like calling him out on it. So, anyway, so we're supposed to just, you know, go murder ball each other, and I went to just kind of the usual spot that people go to, and being a 100-ton mech, I thought, well, you know, I'm gonna just get out in front so everybody will hopefully follow behind me. And I mean, they only kind of did.
New target acquired.
Just shoot the legs out on the adder.
So anyway, I sort of tried to tuck in on, get some cover there. It didn't work out so well because I have just such a large mech and there's just not a lot of space for me to get into. But I try to make that work for a little bit, and then I see a couple of my teammates advancing, so I go ahead and move up. And I've turned on night vision here just so I can better see these mechs that are down here currently blowing away that sort of AFK Cyclops. I don't know what he was doing, if he just walked out here to get killed or thought that he was going to be able to do something. Anyway, so there's already a couple of components that I managed to chop off. I tried to keep shooting the same guy, but then I start getting shot in the back. What I really should have done is gone down the ramp where my allies were, but for whatever reason I decided to turn around and just try and kill whatever is shooting me in the back. And I mean, I've got enough firepower that I can, but again, this build runs exceptionally hot, so it's kind of a terrible idea to fight on my own. You know, I mean, I even used a cool shot right before I shut down, and even that was not enough to stop me from shutting down. But here around the corner, and I don't have any luck against the cicada on the first shot, but here I just fire everything with the cicada's center torso and take him out. Then I've got this very mobile mech trying to shoot me in the back, and I just barely tag his leg with my 3 large pulse lasers.
Climb back and just that leg.
Chop it off. And there's that same guy that was shooting me in the back earlier, so I take off his side torso first. And at this point I know it's a lost cause, so I just go ahead and overheat like crazy and take him out in the process. So I only did a few hundred damage, which I mean for a 100-ton mech is not really exceptional. It's okay. But you'll see in a second that even though I only did a few hundred damage, I destroyed 7 components, you know, and this was in a very short battle, you know, not even quite 4 minutes. Whereas I've had much longer fights where I only destroyed like 3 or maybe 4. So this I think is a much better performance, even though I didn't do so great overall.